Hey, Keith, it's a pleasure to see you again and appreciate you taking some time to just share a little bit about your Emerse and the partnership that we've had at AED Brands. So thank you for taking some time.
Absolutely.
I was just going to ask you a handful of questions so then that way your experiences could be made available to others who are possibly looking to work with Emerse and our wonderful team. First of all, when you think about life at AED Brands, and if you go back to when you were making the decision and evaluating Emerse, what were the challenges that your business was facing?
Yeah, so we were very fortunate that we were growing as a company, pretty substantially, double-digit, strong growth. But the problem was our processes were broken. So we knew if we didn't fix those processes, then the challenges that presented would just continue to magnify and get bigger and create greater challenges. So we knew that we really needed to pare our sales organization down to the studs and kind of rebuild it everywhere from recruiting to the compensation, onboarding, the sales playbook, every step along the way in our organization. We knew we had to get the processes right if it would to empower our growth.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. And then ultimately, why did you choose Emerse? So definitely the challenges, you had a great business growing. I mean, you built this business yourself, founder, owner, CEO, everything along those lines. But why did you decide to work with Emerse?
Well, I mean, I've seen hundreds of sales presentations and speakers over my career, but none were as impactful as Mornay and his team. I don't. It's just a no BS message. It's just really clear, concise processes that work. So, yeah, that's why we went with Emerse.
Yeah, it's hard not to, follow or believe in Mornay. I mean, you said it, such great experience and such a great speaker, if you will. But you had the challenges. You met Mornay, the dynamic speaker, the wonderful sales system in the process. All good. But now, as you look back at working with Emerse, what's been the results? Did Emerse keep their promises? Has there been the desired result in your business that you'd hope?
Oh yeah, every step along the way. I'd say the most impactful would be just improving our hiring process. If we got more in-depth analytics, more data that contributed to better decisions, so we got better quality candidates. We've reduced from the time it takes to get a sales rep onboarded and generating meaningful revenue. That time was cut in half from 12 months to 6 months. So that was very impactful.
Yeah, no, that sounds great. And then finally, final question, just what advice or thoughts do you have for anybody else who's considering working with Emerse? Any tips, any advice that you would have?
I mean, yeah, I'd say just take the time to do a consultation. It's the only thing it would cost you, but it would be time. But I think it's time well spent to do a consultation with Emerse and taking the first step. You don't have to eat the whole elephant. Just take the one bite. Give an opportunity to take the first step with Emerse. I guarantee that they will exceed expectations.
Got it. Well, Keith, thank you so much for spending some time and sharing your thoughts. It's been a pleasure serving you, and so I'm sure your thoughts will mean a lot to others considering working with Emerse. So thank you.
Absolutely. Glad to help.